say hello to the new Niagara and say hello to Splendour, a bold, vibrant community right in the heart of South Niagara Falls near McLeod and Kale Road. This is where lifestyle meets smart design. Picture open concept layouts that are bright, functional, and modern. Whether you're into singles, towns, or semis, they're all finished with timeless materials like tile and hardwood, spa-like bathrooms, and have clean, stylish fixtures. But what sets this place apart? Pinewood Homes' award-winning multi-generational 3-in-1 homes were awarded Most Outstanding Production Built Home at the Niagara Home Builders Awards of Excellence. These aren't just in-law suites tucked into a corner. We're talking fully self-contained living on every level. Kitchens, laundry, bedrooms, living and dining space, all with separate entrances, all built with intention. Whether it's aging parents, adult kids, or a blended family, this setup just works. And Pinewood's gone all in. Any home in Splendour community can be built as a multi-gen. Whether you're going for a town, a semi, or a detached home, they've made it flexible and future ready. Outside your door, you've got shopping, sports, venues, restaurants, and quick access to parks, trails, and green space. And if you're into wine country weekends, concerts at the casino, or hopping the border for a Bills game, it's all within reach. Curious to see more? Then come with me and we'll take a full tour. All right, guys, I'm outside here at Splendour in Niagara Falls. I'm standing outside of the model unit that we are going to be touring today. As you can see, this is an end unit. It's a little bit more unique. In this community, we have a combination of single-family detached homes. We have semi-detached, and we have full townhouse models like this one with an end unit as well as interior units. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to walk around the back of the house here to show you guys the separate entrance, which obviously is what really makes this multi-gen 3-in-1 family home very, very unique. So I'm going to take you around the back. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the site and what you can expect to find around here. There's a lot of vacant lots still that are slotted to be built with obviously very similar homes from the builder. As you can see, we're in a newer neighborhood. The neighborhood over there has already been established. It's been around for probably about 7-8 years. This is a new extension that's coming into we're on Splendour Road right now, or Splendour Drive. As you can see, these are all building lots that are all serviced and ready to go. We have the detached versions right over there. We have the townhouse versions of these in Splendour right along the way. There's some detached on the end there too. Over here, we have a couple mid-rise, low-rise apartment condo buildings. Again, very, very new. We've got more building lots right here. At this point in time, the builder has them obviously reserved to be building. They haven't determined what they're actually going to put on these lots. But again, you can expect to find very similar product to what you have here based on supply and demand. Here's the side of this condo. Very stylish exterior designs with this vertical vinyl siding, black windows, black eaves, soffits, downspouts. Very stylish. I love the design. So right back here again, we have more building lots all along here. As you can see, a lot more back over there. All right, guys, and here is the back of the end unit. All what makes it very, very unique with these 3-in-1 multi-gen homes is the proper separate rear entrance at the back of the house. Got about 6 or 7 steps that go down with a proper door. A great design. These are all going to be accessible backyards as well. That's the main floor walkout to a small little deck. All right, before I take you inside, if we haven't met before, guys, my name is Andrew Kakowski. I'm a local real estate agent and team leader of Living in Niagara Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. Now, my team helps hundreds of people just like you buy and sell homes here in Niagara, and we absolutely love it. So if that person's you and you're watching this video and you're thinking about relocating here, moving here, whether it be now or in the future, even if it's 2 years out, we'd love to hear from you. There's a lot of planning involved in relocating, and we love to be part of that journey. Also, if you're a local homeowner or a local resident looking to buy or sell, obviously, we'd love to help you too. So if you're watching this video, please don't hesitate to reach out. But without further ado, I'm gonna take you guys inside this model 3-in-1 multi-generational home and show you what the beautiful interior looks like. Stay tuned. All right, guys, now let's take a tour inside this Splendour model home. Now, first and foremost, I want to make mention of this large front foyer. I know it may seem like a typical front foyer, but it's actually a little bit bigger than your average normal townhouse. The reason why Pinewood Homes did this was for a couple of reasons. Now, number one, this being a multi-unit type house, they wanted to have a larger front foyer. So if you are using it with 3 different levels or 3 different tenants or family members, however you're using it, it gives you the ability to kind of just have a space for your shoes as well as a front hall closet. And also it just gives people a better feeling when you're walking in with these big, larger double doors. There's a nice big window here, so it lets in a lot of natural light. So in this foyer, you can see you have your stairway going up. We're gonna visit the upstairs at the very end of the video. But along this hallway, normally being a 3-in-1 multi-gen home, this hallway here would be a shared hallway. So making your way down into here on the main floor unit, this would be the door that would take you downstairs to the accessory suite or in-law suite in the basement. So normally if you did have tenants or other people living down there, this hallway would be shared. The garage is right off of here. Again, the garage is obviously for use of the main floor or however you worked at. The other thing is on this main floor, you're going to have 2 double doors normally right here that would be heavier lockable double doors if you're using it as a multi-unit. Now, first coming in on the main floor, you can notice the tall ceilings right off the hop. Your 9-foot ceilings, which is great. It lets a lot of light in. It's a very airy feeling. All the finishes in the unit are nice higher end finishes. You have wide plank, vinyl plank floors. You have these nice modern cabinets in the kitchen here. Nice clean white quartz countertops. You have a backsplash, of course, stainless finishes. Love this fridge with the matching cabinet cover right over top of the fridge. I really love that design. It kind of hides it away, which is a little bit more unique. Now making your way into the living room here, this is your living area with a nice big glass door that goes out to a small little landing on a deck. You all have pot lights, as you can see in here, which is great. And then right off of the living room, we have the 4-piece bathroom right in here. Nice tile work, very, very clean, simple. You also have your own laundry. So all of these units on all 3 levels have their own laundry, which is a huge plus. Stackable Samsung appliances right in here. And then you have your main or primary bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom unit on the main floor right here. Nice big window, as you can see, double door closet. So lots of closet space as well. Now, I also love the finishes of the baseboards. I love the style of the baseboards. I love the trim in here. Again, it's not your typical boring old trim. It's just a notch above what you normally would see. I also love the colors in here too. Pinewood did a great job in just really making it neutral with all the white ceilings, white walls, and then added a touch of this wood finish in the kitchen here. All right, guys, now I'm gonna take you down to the basement with the accessory suite. Now, the one thing I do wanna mention to you is that the suite in the basement is a legal suite, which is a huge bonus. So if you're a user or an investor, you have the added bonus of knowing that you're buying a house with a legal suite in the basement. So I'm gonna take you down there. I do wanna also make note, this is a heavier door. It is lockable as well, so it is fire rated. Again, part of making, you know, the legal suite in the basement. So coming here, you have your own little landing, which is nice. Another window to bring in some light. Carpeted stairways down to the basement. Right over here, pretty typical. You've got a cold room, but what they've done in here, and I love this use of space, is that this is where they added the laundry for the basement suite. So you have your stackable Samsung appliances literally right here. You also have your electrical panel, which is a 200 amp panel, and then your wiring for your alarm codes and security system. And then right over here, down the hallway, you've got a 3-piece bathroom with very similar finishes to what you see on the main floor. Right over here, this is going to be your furnace, hot water heater with a little bit of storage in that area right there. And then here is your secondary suite. Similar layout, just a little bit smaller than what you see upstairs. You can see it's got the same finishes in the kitchen here with the wood and white cabinet combo. You have a backsplash, quartz countertops, undermount sink, stainless appliances. And then again, part of making it a true legal suite as a separate entrance at the back, which I showed you guys in the beginning of the video with your own private walkout. You've also got pot lights, which is standard on all of these models. And then you have your one main bedroom here, proper egress window in your bedroom. And again, a double door closet right here. Now, before we move on to the next part of our tour here at Splendour, I wanted to jump into a map video real quick to give everybody an overview of how good the amenities are around this area here in South Niagara Falls. First off, I've got a map that I'm actually using right off of Splendour's website, which is fantastic. It really highlights a lot of the major amenities that are around this Splendour community here in Niagara Falls. So we're going to begin first off. If you look here, if you can see my cursor, right here is where Splendour is located in Niagara Falls. It's at 7479 Splendour Drive. That would be probably the model home that we are actually touring today. So that's where the location is here in Niagara Falls. Now, if you look, two of the major roads that you can see here is McLeod Road as well as Kale Road. If you can see my cursor, those are your two major roads. So if you're familiar with the area, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with the area here in Niagara Falls, again, I call it South Niagara Falls. Really, you're kind of in the south end when you get down towards McLeod here. Now, this neighborhood and everything that you see around here and where Splendour is located, you can see Splendour right here. You can actually see a lot of the construction that's happening with this satellite view. But going just west of here, you can see that there is a lot of green space still available here. There's a lot of farmland and available land that's just west of Splendour. So you're going to continue to see further development through the years, probably happen down in this area too. Back to amenities. Now, right here is Splendour, as I just said. Now, within the radius of Splendour, first and foremost, when it comes to schools, you can see I just highlighted here, this is St. Michael Catholic High School. This high school has been here now. I think it's probably been here for about 10 years. I call it a newer high school. It's one of the bigger ones in Niagara Falls. Very popular high school. That one's located right here. You also have Kate Durden Public School just down the street from there on Kale Road. A little further north, you've got Forest View Public School as well. And then if you go east, down past the Queen Elizabeth Way, you've got another public school here called James Morton Public School. And then as you start to kind of expand outwards, not necessarily within, minutes walk, but if you start to expand outwards from here, you've got a lot of other various school options too. Now, dining. Now, these are just some of the restaurants that are around Splendour that they have chosen to highlight on their map. Again, this is from their website. There are obviously a lot of other restaurants as well, but I'm just going to highlight for ease of context of this video, going to highlight what they have on their map. So you've got Da Vinci's Pizza right here. I know there's a Tim Hortons right in the same plaza. I know that for a fact. You've got Starbucks just down the street from that, closer to the Queen Elizabeth Way, the highway. You've also got Sunset Grill. Everybody knows that that's a great breakfast spot. And a little bit more north, you got Mick and Angelo's. That's a popular restaurant bar. It's been located there for, it's got to be 25 years. You've got another restaurant, Strata West, another popular one. I enjoy going to that place there. Now, when it comes to sports, golf, this is one of my favorites. I always have to highlight the golf that's around these places. This one here, we've got Niagara Falls Golf Club, not too far from Splendour. You also have Thundering Waters down here for all my golfers. You guys probably know this golf course here too. There's other golf courses that are around here within, 15 to 20 minute drive. You've got a lot of other golf courses like Legends, Battlefield, down towards the Chippewa location. Now, while I'm talking about that, just south of Splendour, down in this area right here, this is where you're going to start to get into the Chippewa area, which is just an extension of Niagara Falls. Shopping, you have, this one's a major one. Of course, you've got Costco, which is the big retail Costco store in the Niagara region, located literally only minutes away from Splendour. So a lot of people love that. You also have an LCBO You have it says Lowe's, but it's actually a Rona, which I think they're owned by the same company. So maybe that's just the way it was put in there, but it is a Rona. There's a big plaza there. There's a grocery store. There's a Harvey's. That's where the Starbucks is. There's a bunch of different stores down that way too. There's a bunch of public parks really, really close by here. To name a few, you got John Allen Park. That's got a dome over it. I know there's some tennis courts there. There's some various outdoor play areas for kids too. Garner Park you have not too far from there too. You've got the Boys and Girls Club of Niagara, that's just down the street. And right down here, just a little bit further south, you have Heartland Forest Nature Experience. That's a huge park. You can see the area that it covers. And when it comes to a really cool microbrewery or a restaurant, this one I really like. It's called Blackburn Brewhouse or Blackburn Microbrewery. I can't remember the exact name, but that's the microbrewery that's not far from there. It's a really, really cool place located in like an industrial unit. If you guys want to see more, I have done a vlog about this area and actually visited Blackburn in my vlog. Check that video out. But yeah, so as you can see, guys, there are a ton of amenities. Now, a few other things too when it comes to distance, all right in this area here. If you can see my cursor with all the little pink tabs, that's going to be the main tourist hub of Niagara Falls. So the nice thing is that you're far enough away from the tourist hub. As I've mentioned in many of my past videos, it does get kind of busy during peak tourist time in Niagara Falls. So it's kind of nice if you're living in Niagara Falls to kind of be away from the hustle and bustle, but still have the opportunity that if you have visitors, you feel like just, you know, being a tourist one day, you can make your way into Niagara Falls in the main central area of Clifton Hill and all around Niagara Falls and the Niagara Parkway. Casino, perhaps, restaurants, there's lots of, you know, fun things to do down that way. You're also only 15 to 21 minutes away from St. Catharines. You're 28 minutes to Niagara-on-the-Lake wine country. That is considered the heart. That distance is Old Town or right in Queen Street in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And then you're only 14 minutes to the Niagara Outlet Collection, to a popular destination for people to do some shopping. So Splendour is located very, very close radius to many, many things. So if this is a community that you are interested in exploring, I will guarantee you that you'll be happy with all the amenities that are around you. Now let's get back to the house tour here at Splendour in Niagara Falls. All right, guys, we're back on the main floor. Now I'm going to take you up to the second level. As you can see, love the oak finish staircase. It's just a nice touch. Right on the bottom, you have your kind of vestibule or landing here again if you want to put shoes or whatever. This is just a good space for that. Again, another window here letting in a ton of natural light. So this is my favorite level. As you can see, it's a huge living space, a nice open concept design, two massive big windows, lots of natural light, pot lights throughout. You can picture yourself entertaining in here, whether you're a single professional, young couple, retired couple. This is some really, really nice space. You've got, again, quartz countertops up here, white cabinets, drawers, black hardware, similar design on the fridge. We're not going to open it. It says do not open, so we won't do that. But as you can see, nice tile, timeless finished backsplash. Really love this style of tile. And they've got it set up right here. They've got like a little mini office, which is, again, great space. If you want to make this more into a larger dining area, you have that option. If you wanted to add another bedroom, I mean, the floor plan, you could easily support that because of the square footage. And then right over here, so as you walk up, you've got your front hall closet located right here, which is convenient. Nice big, I don't know if you guys can see this, nice big open hallway here. Super accessible. Then you have your 4-piece bathroom right here, dual vanity, again, tile floor similar downstairs, shower tub combo. Washer dryer, again, every level has its own washer dryer that's stackable, really convenient. And then right over here, you've got 2 bedrooms, both with closets. Again, huge windows, as you can see. And another bedroom right over here. That stage is like a little nursery. I really love that wallpaper. That's really, really cool. And then back into the hallway here, into the main living area. I saved pricing for you guys. I'm going to run through some of the pricing to give you some idea of what you can expect to find here at Splendour. And also too, if you're interested in a rental analysis of this place, if you are an investor looking to invest into something like this, obviously a rental analysis is something that will be important to you. Please reach out to me. You guys can comment below if you want to do that, or reach out to me directly at my email. I'll be happy to send you guys a rental analysis and chat further about that. But talking about pricing, these 3-in-1 multi-gen homes are starting at $899,900. This specific end unit is a little bit more, priced at $909,900. Now again, just to summarize everything, these are a total of 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 3 kitchens. The rare model in the middle actually has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 3 kitchens. It's also priced at $909,900. Now, there are extended deposit structure that the builder is willing to do. Again, we can get into that if you guys are interested in learning more about the deposit structure here. There are some good availability with inventory, and obviously more inventory that's going to be built in the future. So if you are interested in that, reach out to me directly. But some of the incentives that I just want to highlight and talk about that the builder has on right now, they are giving free exterior stairwell to the legal secondary suite included. They're also giving free interior pot light package as per the model. They're including the luxury vinyl plank flooring in the main living areas, the kitchens, and the hallways. Smooth ceilings throughout every single level. So none of that popcorn stuff that you guys have seen in some older houses. 200 amp service, standard included, which is great. And they're also doing an appliance package. So they're doing a credit on townhome blocks with closings that land in the fall of 2025. So a lot of great value, guys, if you're interested. And again, whether you're an investor or you're a user and you're looking to move into something brand new, then this is a fantastic community to explore. And you're also working with a fantastic and reputable builder, Pinewood Homes. They've been around since the 70s. So you know you're going to get a very, very high-end and well-built product here at Splendour. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up our tour here today at Splendour in Niagara Falls. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions whatsoever about the Splendour 3-in-1 multi-generational homes, then make sure you guys reach out to us. Let us know in the comments below if this is a really cool concept and if you think this builder is ahead of their time with creating products like this. We definitely think so. I think this is a very, very cool product in the state of the economy that we're in today, in a market where we have a lack of brand new homes. We need more living. We need affordable living. This is a great alternative to somebody that wants to come in and either invest or live in and rent out. It really is a great hybrid. Remember, if you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video, or you want to learn more about Splendour and this community here in Niagara Falls, then you guys know what to do. Make sure you reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below or across the screen. And remember, if you're thinking of relocating, we want to hear from you. We're happy to help. That's what we do. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and tap that notification bell so you guys will be notified every time I post up videos just like this one. But that's all for now, guys. We will see all of you around town.